Hey friend, you are back with the Aries Alchemist for another general tarot reading. And this is for my fire signs. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's just see what you got going on. What do we have going on? First you have the Seven of Wands in the Hierophant. The Nine of Cups. High Priestess in reverse and the Star in reverse. I'll clarify those and then I'll get into what do they mean. Okay, so the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Strength card in reverse. And what this is saying is that there's something that you've been trying to do, but you're just not ready yet. And that's why it isn't working out for you. So this isn't a sign that you need to just completely give up, but it's a sign that you need to go back to the drawing board, like you see up here, and just learn more about this topic before you try to dive in head first. Hierophant clarified by the Four of Swords. This is letting you know that Spirit is giving you this idea. You're being led in the right direction. You'll be able to hear that direction a lot more clearly if you allow yourself to rest more. So also encouraging you to get out of hustle mode and get into attraction mode. Nine of Cups clarified by the King of Wands in reverse. It's super important again for you to make sure you're resting and being able to pick up on these signs, because the people around you, they can't really give you the best advice when it comes to whatever this project is. So turning to Spirit is going to be really important instead of trying to rely on people that just can't see the full picture. And I think that's going to be your title. Rely on Spirit more. And people less. Throw that in for some razzle dazzle. High Priestess in reverse clarified by the Seven of Cups. I am hearing that if not already, somebody has successfully kind of led you down a wrong path. Your intuition kind of told you that maybe they weren't being completely honest, but at the same time you felt like they were an expert in whatever this was, or they just knew better than you, so you chose to trust them anyway. With the Star in reverse clarified by the Nine of Cups, Spirit is just saying, let this be a valuable lesson. There's not going to be a bunch of negative consequences this time, but more so, they're just telling you to point out, like, this is what it's going to feel like next time, so make sure you move accordingly. My phone keeps sliding on down. Let's get you a word of the week. Word of the week for my fire signs. And you have growth. So as you embark on this next leg of your journey, while you pursue this project, whatever this project is for you, you're going to experience a lot of growth. And with growth comes discomfort. And some of that discomfort is going to be the fact that you realize you're outgrowing other people, and they're kind of starting to realize it too. So you're going to see some people start kind of falling off, and it's going to make you start second guessing what you're doing. Like, is this right? Are you doing something wrong? Should you have handled things better? And Spirit is just letting you know that it's just part of the growing process. You're not doing anything wrong. This is just how things go. Some affirmations for you. What are some affirmations that'll help? You have two of them. I am guided, and I trust that all things are well and will be well. So for those of you who see this, you're still working on being able to tell your intuition from like random thoughts, from things you're just happening to remember versus like actual downloads. That is totally fine. For the most part, the general rule of thumb is whatever you think, feel like immediately first is usually what you need to go with. That's granted though that you're grounded and your discernment is on par. So a couple caveats. Crystals you can carry around this week that might help you in some type of way. So really just one, and it's an element, not a crystal, but you got fire, and fire is going to help you with courage and creation. So this is going to be great again for you to pursue whatever this project is. Not taking a ton of action this week in particular, but once it comes time to implement things after you get a better understanding, the use of fire and fire type crystals will be really beneficial for you. So that might look like lighting a candle. It might look like going to a bonfire. It might look like literally just flicking a lighter on and off while you contemplate. It sounds like somebody is right in my driveway. What are some actions you can take though to help with anything? Okay, I guess my neighbor is just ordering something. My bad, y'all. But so you got change tracks, seek hidden treasure, and imagine solutions. So this change tracks and imagine solutions, this is about you switching gears from relying on the people's advice around you into trusting your intuition more. So kind of switching gears that way, and also literally visualizing what is the best case scenario in any given situation when it comes to this project, so you can manifest that better situation more likely. And then seek hidden treasure is just you figuring out like what is your best way to manifest things. Usually whatever sign your moon is in, that element is going to give you a hint about how you can best manifest. So like if you have an Aries moon, that's the fire element, so candle match is going to be best for you. If you have a Pisces moon, that's water element. So like spiritual baths, showers, hanging out by the lake, stuff like that's going to be best for you. Speaking into water. So kind of just contemplating on that as well. Something from your guardian angels. You have 3 cards here, Cancer energy and Leo energy. You have adjustments are required, a personal issue reaches resolution, and don't let pride get in your way. So this adjustments are required and don't let pride get in your way. This is again reminding you to move from asking the people around you for advice to praying for it. And then also not being so prideful, like, oh, if I can't ask, the people that I want to, I'll just figure it out myself. Like, don't do that. They're telling you specifically to pray and meditate for a reason. So that's going to be very important for you. And this, a personal issue reaches resolution. This is just regarding you getting the clarity that you need if you do follow the advice that they're giving you here today. Something from your ancestors. You have break the chain, boundaries, and transformation. So this transformation and break the chains, these are reminding you that you are the ancestor. As you improve, as you get ahead in things, you're helping them and vice versa. So this transforming that you're doing right now, it's helping you break generational curses. So it's nothing to overthink. Like typically when we talk about generational curses, a lot of people think of like the super big things, but sometimes breaking a generational curse is just you choosing not to cuss somebody out when you're really mad, or it's choosing to take a nap if you're really tired. Like those small things make a huge difference as well. So whatever is going to make you feel best is going to help your ancestors too, especially in the long term, not as much the short term. And so for you to feel your best, you're going to really have to set and enforce stricter boundaries. It's okay if you don't have the same boundary for every person. Just whatever you tell whoever, make sure you're remembering it and you're really keeping your word, being consistent. Because if you're not consistent, they're not going to be consistent either. It's going to be harder to enforce those boundaries. Something from your spirit guides. You have Unicorn Portal and Caring Community. So these are both, again, about you listening for a message. Lots of repeat messages here. This means that you've been missing a lot of messages and they're really, really trying to get your attention. So pray for that discernment and pray for the signs to be shown to you in a way that you understand best. This right now is saying, again, that a lot of it's going to come for you through meditation, but also pay attention to the random things that people say to you. If a stranger starts talking to you at a gas station, listen to them, because that might just be them channeling spirit, and it's actually not that random, and it's exactly what you need to hear, because sometimes, like us literally hearing it through our physical ears is the clearest form of communication. So then all you have to do is not second guess it and know that that was a message from spirit. We're going to pull something from the Cannabis Oracle and get out of here. And you have the Strength card. What they're calling to my attention most, oh, well, first it's an indica blueberry. That's letting you know, again, to relax and chill. But the Strength card, what it's pointing out most is the middle line that says karma will fulfill itself. So the people leading you astray, if they are doing it intentionally or unintentionally, really, it doesn't matter. It's a reminder that everybody will get what they deserve. And as long as you keep a pure heart and you keep doing your best on this path as you transform, you'll get all the good things you deserve. That doesn't always have to have, you know, like a negative connotation to it. But that's what I have for you guys today. If anything resonated, per usual, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. It helps us all. The more you engage with me on any platforms or in any type of way at all, the more likely these make sense for you. So if you're going to watch it, you may as well engage. And then if you have more questions or just want more information about your personal storyline, you can book a personal reading with me through the link in the description box. All right, y'all. Peace.